from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on last year's national champion, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Entering play call screen.
Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great way to start this game. And one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. Give to the back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Pittsburgh's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Yeah, right back to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hicks. Grabs a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking for a man. It's Tate. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for space. It's Clemens. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Turner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down.
Short cross.
Now from inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Pitt! Nice catch and good work after get it into the end zone. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubting. Quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. Dropping back, it's Tate. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hicks. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Complete to the left. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter.
Entering play call and three of BearrR 10 categories. You have 15 options. Each corners is selected.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Formation. Gun. M. Strength flood.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it! And he will score! Touchdown! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Tate. Grabs it in the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the line. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
How about that? You don't see those touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short clip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Right down the boulevard. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge the secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panther. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Cover 4 quarters.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air, it's Tate. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Grab behind the line. It's Clemens. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Short cross.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Big guy tries to barrel in. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. pin pushing the base.
Empty trio.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down.
Entering 3 to 4. Tight cover.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field.
Cover 4 quarters.
We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And the Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Tate. Caught near the sticks, it's Hardy. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Tight. There are 2 categories. You have cover 4 quarters.
The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on them with 2nd and 8 coming up.
There are 2 categories.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
Options. Song blitz 0. Audible.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. These corners going to give these receivers some space. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
Short cross.
Making side adjustments here.
Slug go.
Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
There are 13
Hit right back to the line.
Short cross.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. All by himself. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatened. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Post. Short cross. Post 6.
3rd down play from the gun. Looking for the score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Short cross. Hot roots. Slug go.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. To the air. It's Tate. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Entering base model screen, you have 5
They're
options.
lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. The offense changing the play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Looking deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Short cross.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped short, or maybe he stopped himself short. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to throw, it's Tate. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, he put his team in great position. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Pitt. Oh, that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score. If this dude were kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Cover 4 quarters.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Tate. He's got him in the flat. There he goes. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after Duke, and he stopped for a short gain. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Pitt pushing the pace. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hicks. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Right down the middle. The short hands. It's Turner. Tackled there by the defense. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The give to the fullback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Entering play call
all down,
over.
but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Pushing.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bobcats have this offense rolling. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering play gun wings curl flats.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You have 15 options.
The quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration. The fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point in the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Right back to the line.
You have 15 options. Each corner is
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
High the change now on second and long.
Each corner is selected. Audible. Did. Post.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first and goal. From the gun. Back swinging for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Wants to go up top. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Cover 4 quarters.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Gonna run it. It's Hart. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here.
WR option.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be third and long.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
On target to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Entering play call
out on the
over.
field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. The DBs will back off a bit. Going to throw it over the top of the D. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Bobcats! What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did